Welcome to episode 3 of this very special series all about the things in your mind that stop you from speaking English fluently, even if you know the words. These are called psychological barriers. Okay, let's get to it. Let's imagine you know all the words, you've studied, you've practiced, but when someone says, "Tell me about yourself," your mind goes blank. Your chest tightens, you feel heat in your face, you think, "What if I sound stupid?" So you stay quiet. And that's not a language problem, that's a spotlight problem. You feel like everyone is watching you and waiting for you to speak. You feel shy and nervous, and that's what makes it hard. Speaking a language, especially a second language, puts you right in the spotlight. And if you're shy or socially anxious, that spotlight can feel way too bright. But look, you're not alone, and studies show that shy students, introverted students, speak less in class, even if they know the answer. And I have seen this my entire time being an English teacher. There's always that one student who is very smart, knows the answer, but is too shy to speak. They're not lazy and they're not unprepared. They're just trying to survive, I think, in the moment. And, you know, I was one of them as a student myself at school, avoiding the spotlight. Not with English, but French at school. There were a lot of people better than me, so I would rehearse and practice the sentences in my head again and again, and then just say nothing. Why? I think because the fear of embarrassment felt bigger than the reward of speaking. But here's what helped me and what I tell all my students today. So number 1 is don't fight the shyness, right? Being shy. Seriously, don't try to be super confident all of a sudden. Instead, say, yes, I'm shy, but I can still speak. And courage means speaking even when you feel nervous. You know, one book that really helped me understand this was a book my mum gave me when I was young. It's called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. I think she wrote it in the 1980s, but I highly recommend you read it. It's simple, honest, and full of great tips on taking action even when you're scared. I think it's perfect for B1, B2 level. You can even read 1 page a day. So have a look. Number 2 is practice in low pressure places. So don't wait until you are on stage or giving a presentation in English, right? Speak to yourself at home. Record messages. Speak under your breath, right? Quietly in a cafe. So I want you to get used to hearing your voice in English without judgment. Tip 3 is let go of the image. You are not performing. You do not need to be perfect. You're not a movie star. This is not a test. You're not on stage, right? You are just talking to another person, one human to another. So try not to think about how you look or sound. Focus on connection. Focus on what you want to say. It's not about being impressive. It's about being real. Tip 4 is ask safe questions. If you don't want to talk about yourself, that's okay. You can ask the other person a question, and that takes the pressure off you. Ask something easy, like, what do you usually do on weekends? Have you seen any good movies lately? What do you like to have for lunch? These are safe questions. They're friendly and not too personal, and they do something powerful. They start a conversation. So you can listen and maybe answer back, because sometimes speaking starts with listening first. Tip 5, don't wait for confidence. Confidence doesn't come first, practice does. And I always say confidence comes with competence, right? The more you practice something, better you get at it, and the more confident you become. But that does mean doing the reps, we say, doing the repetitions, practicing every day. So here is another recommendation. I want you to watch a TED Talk. It's by Dr. Ivan Joseph, and it's called The Skill of Self-Confidence. And I think I watched it in 2012, a very long time ago, but it changed my life. It's simple, it's powerful, and very motivating. It has subtitles in many languages as well, so I highly recommend you listen to that. Now, if you don't have time, the key message of the TED Talk is you become confident by doing the thing over and over, not by waiting, not by thinking. The more you speak, even just 1 minute a day, you will feel more confident. Tiny, brave moments will build the confidence you are looking for. Number 6, change your self-talk, right? It's okay to feel shy, but be careful what you say to yourself. If you always say, I'm a shy person, or my English is not good, then your brain believes it. You will believe it, and it will come true. So never apologize for speaking English. We know you are learning, and that is something to be proud of. You know, when I was learning Korean, many people came up to me and said something like, 우와, 한국말 잘하시네요. And my automatic response was, 아니에요, 한국말 잘 못해요. But I realized something, that if I keep saying that, I will never believe in myself. So I changed it. And now I just say, 감사합니다, 열심히 공부하고 있죠. And then I change topics and move on. So remember, the words you say to yourself really matter. Speak kindly and be proud of your progress. So every video has a challenge. Today's challenge is to join the free Discord group. Link in the comments, link in the description, and try this week's challenge, which is to record yourself for 1 minute about a simple topic. Don't worry about mistakes, just speak. You will find other learners, friendly feedback, and a safe space to practice. And remember, don't aim to be confident. Just show up, be present. And from yesterday's video, done is better than perfect. I hope you remember that. Do I have a final thought? Yes. Shy people make powerful speakers. Not because they are loud, but because they think before they speak. So don't let fear stop you from joining the conversation. You've got something to say, so start small and say it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.